are you? How are you? I gotta get my ducky blanket on. It's 64 in my house. Oh, I almost had to put winter mittens on to do my reading. Could you see it, me shuffling with mittens? Good morning. Welcome to Alive 1111 Tarot. So, I'm Mama D. Just ran up the stairs to be with you here in the office. Oh my God, my head got so in this case, like everybody else. So we need a clean, we need a clean slate. All right. We just need to take a breath and push everything away right now. Anything you know in the case. I want us to focus on this sheriff and any connection there would be in nefarious behavior to cover up this crime. Now, some things were shown to me this morning, and we're going to do a reading. I almost switched this live up. I'm like, we could change the title and the thumbnail and go with this other reading first. But we're not. We're going to do it. I'm feeling tomorrow. But what's going on is I got this image given to me, and it's real. You'll recognize the image as I describe it. I just want you to relax. Take a deep breath. And Sammy is talking on the interview about the fighting. And yeah, they threw on gloves. It was friendly fighting. And yeah, there can be real fights afterwards on who won. And she pauses. And I slowed it down. She fully closes her eyes, almost as if her whole face turns to a regret, and her confidence is a finality. And she says, but not this time. Okay? So I don't think this was a party that we are thinking about. There is deception around this party, and Ryan Upchurch nailed it. There is deception. There isn't hundreds and hundreds of people. We only, as all of media, know of 6, 7, or 8 kids. We've only seen a picture of 30 people standing around with their hands in their pocket, laying and looking at whatever just occurred. We know a fight took place. Now, in this image where I'm hearing this video played over and over in a loop in my head and seeing her face, I want you to look at it slowed way down. Her entire language of her body is a finality. She's and it's such a dramatic, you don't even got to slow it down. Just watch it. However you watch it, you could speed it up. Her entire body shuts down as she says it with complete assuredness. Not for the crowd, but you can see in her own knowledge. But not this time. And them eyes close fully, and her head bows slightly in a finale, a final moment, if you will. You keep hearing how smart this girl is and how tough Kylie is, how tough she is. And Jagger goes on and on about teaching her how to get out of sticky situations. This is Fight Club. We have no pictures. We have no idea what happened. And what happens in Fight Club stays in Fight Club. It's very much like the Gabby Petito case. I feel like there's somebody filming us and putting us all on the dark web going, look, we've murdered someone to get a video again for all of you dark, sick effers out here to watch how we keep doing this Fight Club, and it's a snuff. I'm just saying, it's getting weird. But I'm wondering in a 3D form, if this is a knockout. And why would that get covered up? Now, Sammy is allegedly, through her own mouth, she has witnessed that she set this party up, that she was in charge with the flyers. We also have one of the other girls, I think it was Kate, that texted a YouTuber stating that the only reason that Sammy is all over the news and taking charge of this isn't because she's friends with Kylie, because they were only party friends. Okay? Party friends. But remember, when you're party friends, if you're not the drinking crowd, really, if you're more of the Fight Club party, they're only party friends. And I kept getting in the other reading, remember, well, weeks ago, about the shoes. And I'm like, it's something about the shoes. It's something about the shoes. And Kylie's shoes are important in this case. So we're going to try to stay on task about the sheriff. But now you know what's all coming into me. What's all being given to me is a feeling that that Fight Club was real. And that's what we have, is another Fight Club murder, if you will. Like, if you ever, this is way off topic, but it's brought to me, okay? There's a book out there called The Catcher in the Rye. And it is associated and referenced to assassination of a president and also the Beatles. The book itself is said to have almost a spell-like property on the mental mind of certain individuals, as if there's like a hidden code that triggers specific individual to take an action that is almost like they're under mind control, right? Like MK. Now, why does Fight? I mean, we're going to be doing a reading on just Fight Club away from all this. We're going to dive deep, but that's going to be a members only. And we're not just going to do readings on Fight Club. I'm going to set up a little Discord, and it's only going to be about what is this Fight Club that nobody talks about. So let's get into the sheriff. Let's find out what is going on with this vehicle. What is going on with this tow truck? Who are the energies at Prosser Creek? That's what this read is going to be about. But stay tuned, because the waters are really getting murky, and we have to really start looking from a higher perspective than just on this like incident of who, when, and where on Kylie, but the why. Why did it happen? Why do we have a girl in a trunk? How did the car get in the water? Now, there are so many unbelievable possibilities of how that vehicle got into the water. The one thing that all channels are talking about from the bigger perspective is, where are the tracks? Is it a flatbed truck? Is the vehicle on a tow truck or a flatbed truck with that incline? It would go in, and that engine would begin to pull that car down with extreme momentum, right? So the engine's going first into the water, and it would pull it down, and it could flip. Or, yeah, you know what I'm saying, Vern? Like, if the engine's here in the window, let's just say that all the windows are intact except for that back window, just to get out the other stuff we don't know. That window's open in the back. Why the back window? to relieve the buoyancy from the car? Because we now know that car can go, whether it's in drive or it can go. Now, the keys have to be in that car, because I don't think you can get the car keys out unless it's in park. If there's no keys in that car, then that car was in park and somehow it got knocked into neutral. So if we don't know where the keys are, that would be interesting. Where are the keys to the car? Are they in the bottom of the water? I keep getting something technical, like where's the fob? And you can start your car with your fob. I mean, there's so much to that key fob. Or is it keys? What is it? And you know, if you're going to recognize as a tow truck driver what's in the car, which is a perfume bottle, right? And a drink, and you're going to remember the name of the drink. Girls, let me tell you, I'm going to be right back. This is worthy. This is worthy. I'm going to go get my keys. This is so worthy of you thinking about this moment, because it's really important. This stuff is not just something that it's like we aren't looking at the bigger picture of the accident. We're too worried about he said, she said, and who's where. We need to understand why. So we're going to go back to another video. I'm trying to find a specific one, and then I'm going to go get my keys. I don't see it. Can't find my own video. When I come back, I'm going to say good morning to everybody. In the meantime, yeah, I want you to listen to this. This is the Delphi case. This is a picture of
everything. Trust me. There's
Mike Patty, the grandfather.
Breaks my wife and my family down to tears, and I tell them, guys, my family down, guys,
All right. I'll put it back on chat, and we'll say good morning to everybody. Hi, lovelies. Let me get that set up a little bit for you. All right. Before I say good morning, let's talk about keys. Very, very much a mark of who somebody is. This is Kylie's new at getting her license, if she even has her license at this point. Okay? She's 16. She probably just got her license. Her keys are not going to be a normal set of keys. Look, I am like the most ungraceful person in the world. I will trip over my feet in the middle of nothing. And so this was given to me. It says grace in a very loving way. And it's a little holder for my keys, right? Next, I have all kinds of keys. I've got this 1111 Make-A-Wish from my 1111 family on my key ring. And I rub that a lot because it brings a feeling of love, right? It's very personal to me. I have a specific kind of key, you know, it does one of them things. It's got the little buttons on it. Kylie is wearing, what is it called? Odd Life hoodie. Her other hoodie that she had on allegedly or borrowed or whatever, the gray hoodie with the whatever brand and the saying on it, is another statement. Kylie made a statement in her life about her personality in everything she did. Her keys would be very noticeable. There would be something on that key ring because he would have touched those keys over and over again. He would have had to use those keys, or at least he would have, even if he said, okay, start the car, and she did it, he still would have seen those keys. And just being in the business, it would be something you would just normally pick up on. Or maybe you would overlook just because you've seen so many thousands of sets of keys. But you could bet your bottom dollar if he was feeling uncomfortable because of the silly questions, and he's that close to her that he's showing her, I'll buckle you in, okay? He may, most likely, plausibly, been more interested in it because he even called his girlfriend to report it. He would have taken more of a what's going on here and looked at keys. So not to remember that, but to remember the exact name of the drink that's in the vehicle. Something ain't right there. Either those keys were so basic and he didn't think about it because there was no identification on that set of keys, which means that they're a backup set, which we do know somebody is using Kylie Rodni's, I think it's her TikTok or her Twitter or whatever, one of her, because they now, her actual account is following Long Live Kylie account. What, after she passed away, she went, oh, I'm going to hit my memorial up and be associated to that. No, somebody's on that account. So anyway, let's get into this reading. Let me get chat up and say good morning to my beautiful chatters for all those of you that are live. If you're watching this from home later on, then you can just fast forward through the part. But I want to say good morning to everyone. So let me get back onto the live and we're going to turn it back down. Good morning, Courtney. Hi, Creta's side. Carla, good morning, my beautiful. Sheila, Kelly Mac, Muffin Top. Love you, my dear. Interior Family Studios, hello, hello. Polly Benjamin, Karen, lovely lady. Fab 3 Laundry, hi. Janet, Kiska, Helen someone. I love that name. Hi, Tanya, oh, my beautiful. Donna, good morning to you. Good morning, Robin. Lynn Bush, Kim. We have a ginormous amount of people here. So good morning to you all. As I said, I am Mama D, and we are here today to try to understand very clearly what took place. Do you want to do Boca? Ambulance is going out. I only live in a town of 900 and some, like 1,000. I send strength to whoever is needing strength at this time. I always think, did it stop real close? I don't know why. Okay. And then I have kids, and my kids are in the area, so I'm always like, what direction did it go? All right, my lovelies, let's just get started. I'm not going to be naming names. Not doing it. Because I know it's a lover. I know this is a lover. What happened at Boca? Really? Who is that? What is going on at Boca? 7 of Cups, confusion. So we don't have it figured out at Boca. There's confusion. 7 of Cups is having too many choices. She can only take 1 cup out of 7. and she doesn't know what one to choose. So the artist has made her lay down, and she's like got analysis paralysis. She's like, okay, I need to look at this, and maybe that's it. Yep, it's that because it's red. Nope, nope, nope. Over here, it's this because see how the shape is? It's too many options. And that's what we have in this case. So we have a lot of confusion, and it has to do with Boca. Okay, let's look at Boca. We have the travel card. So now this is telling me that with the Kylie case, we have confirmed travel to Boca, because I was talking about Boca. How do I know? Because this card is the Six of Swords, and this is all about travel. Not only travel, but they're in a boat over water. The swords, which think of swords as words, words, swords, okay? Swords are all down, not up where you're speaking, not upright and truthful, but down, something hidden. Hidden travel to Boca. And there are how many energies? 1, someone younger, 2, and 3. I have 3 confused energies at Boca right off the bat. Thank you, PR, for sending love and light. All right. I want to understand before we unturn the card. I want to understand the intent. What was the intent of this travel? And I'm being very clear and very slow and very specific because otherwise the energies in this case are going to swallow us up. So we're trying to keep it calm and just focus on what is at hand here at Boca. Boca, Boca, Boca. Okay? Because the sheriff's confirmed the tow truck driver. Here we go. Travel to Boca was hidden and confusing. What's the intent? I have the King of Wands. The King of Wands. Okay, outside the case, what does the King of Wands energy mean? When you get the card, the King of Wands, this is somebody that owns their life. They are the king of the jungle. They are the one that lot of passion. They always get what they want. They can be very egotistical. They're suave and they're debonair. And they can pull your heartstrings really quick. They have a salamander on their garb that they wear, their garments that they wear in the tarot, because they're a quick in and out energy. They usually have a long list of divorces because they're really into eye candy and materialistic. But they can be very, very suave and seem like they mean the world. They can also lock in and get obsessed with something that they want to grab. And this is a king. So I have the King of Wands. Wands can be seen as phallic, you know. What is the intent is power. And it's a sexy power. What is a sexy power about? Not feminine or masculine. Like a... What is supposed to... I have a witness. Well, one witness could be seen as the tow truck driver who's went on to AWP Adventures with Purpose and they have shared a small part a tip of the iceberg of the interview. And apparently the male is a match. To who? We don't know. Okay. So we do have a witness. So a Princess of Sword is a messenger. Okay. That's that sword, that word that cuts through something. They have clarity into it. Because the Princess of Swords is seen as somebody that saw something or knows something, and they have a message of it. So that's why I say a witness, somebody that saw something as a messenger. And I've got this witness. Could this be the family member, friend, that right when Kylie went missing, claimed to have seen Kylie at Boca Lake with a male, but then brushed it off because everybody said Prosser Creek was where she was last seen. So we have a witness. We have one witness on the table at Boca. And their intent was their own passion. And there's a judgment call made by this King of Wands. This is a yes answer. Okay. She's judging between two energies. Do you see her looking over at these two energies? Again, we have the three energies. This is a love triangle. Now, who's in this love triangle? The angels are telling me it was a call of judgment. Make your choice. Make your choice. Make a decision now. Yes. So this Princess of Sword, the King of Wands is there with a witness. And the King of Wands is putting an ultimatum on the table. And it looks like it's at Boca. Yes, another yes. I've got the Ace of Wands. Remember, wands can be phallic, swords can be words, right? We have the stairs going all the way up to this eternal new beginning. And this girl in the red dress, and I keep getting red dress, red shoes. I don't know why, because she was in a black dress in the video I saw. But this to me is Kylie. And it's her choosing which wand. Kylie made a choice. A wand. So the judgment is an ultimatum, making a choice that way. And the Ace of Wands is showing me that it was grabbed. Like in the normal tarot, you will see that the Ace of Wands is represented by an offering. Like this, it's a hand. And in it is the wand. And it's being offered to this person. Okay? And in this deck, it is that this woman has accepted and chosen one wand. Let's give the deck a breather. So, how are you guys feeling today? Hey, double rainbows, red dress and shoe represents you all already know. What? Represents what? Why? What? I need to know. Were Kylie's shoes red in that video? I've never seen what color her shoes were. I know shoes are going to play a big part. I know Dorothy of Wizard of Oz had red shoes, and I'm getting that. There's no place like home. Click your heels 3 times. Something very fairy tale land. Are you kidding me? It means sacrifice? Ugh. Oh. No, fly by night. Or fly by insight. I will not ask that question. No, thank you. With all due respect. Just not my cup of tea. Oh my God, y'all. I do not know that kind of stuff. Like, that's why God protects me. I'm just here to... Okay, so with Kylie, I've been getting red dress, red shoes. She keeps saying it over and over, and then she says red rum. So that's the why. And there's this judgment. And look, what color the girl's dress is, y'all. It's not like I'm making it up. It's with judgment. So there's a witness of another girl. She won't wear the red dress. She's in jealousy of that girl. She's in jealousy of her. And she's a witness to it. And this is at Boca Lake. I've got that King of Wands, the guy. I've got the witness going through judgment on the girl in the red dress. And it is definitely talking about the boat in the water, which, you know, the car being the boat, the transportation. And the swords are down. You think of swords as the tires are down. Oh no, the tires were up. Tires were down. I keep getting that it flipped. Excuse me. I can't breathe. What happened? Okay, I was saying what? Tires were down. Gloves were down. The gloves were down. That's what the choke was. Choke. The gloves were down. She was done. She had tapped out. Oh my God. The gloves were down. She had tapped out. She had tapped out the chariot, the car. I've got to take a minute, y'all. I don't know boxing. She said, I tapped out. My gloves were down. Somebody help me. She choked. I've seen this before. No. They wouldn't quit. Somebody overpowered her. The chariot, the car. They had been there all night. Had there been Fight Club at Boca? Okay. The car. Y'all, I'm shaking. Like, so the fight after the fight. The fight after the fight, y'all. There was a clear winner. The fight after the fight. Did you ever notice how bruised up Sammy is? Ever looked at her hands? She's holding that clipboard. She's got little white boxes, squares, all over her hands. You know, the only time I've ever seen that kind of marking was when somebody had little tiny slivers of glass and it caused little wounds. And they actually put antibiotic cream after they got the slivers of glass out. Yeah, and it was all over the hands. It was after a car accident. So when we walk through this, remember the story, because I keep veering from it. We're at Boca Lake. We get confused with the Seven of Cups. Here we go. We have who there? The King of Wands. This is a very suave individual with a witness. Can I get a witness? They see it. Judgment is passed. A decision is made. Ultimatum. Red dress, red shoes. Choice made out of two. And the car or vehicle is the chariot. Is going to go in the water at Boca, but something stops them. Why? The car is moved, see? The car is transported. The car is moved. We know that. It ends up in Prosser. And it's moved through a payout. This was a paid deal. This is money being handed off to a lot of people. and you got it with the car. There's a payout on the car. What did they pay for? Movement of the car. Do you see where I'm coming from? The Chariot is indeed powered by what? Horsepower. Why? Because it's the vehicle in the tarot. Six of Swords, boat and water, traveling. Six of Coins, so we have 2 6s. Again, it's that 9-9, only it's now reversed. Do you follow? Polly Benjamin says, I definitely got the Fight Club vibe off it, and that there wasn't a great big party, that there was just a handful of people there. I agree. S. Hagen says, the tow truck driver shows up, so they can't dump the car in Boca. See, that's what I think happened, is they're going to dump the car in Boca. And I think S. Hagen nails it when they say that the tow truck driver shows up. So they were going to do it, so they put the car in neutral, right? But there's people around, so they couldn't get it in. I don't know. There's people there. That's true, Helen. Someone says his prints would be on the wheel, the belt, the gears, you name it. Okay, I've been wondering if Jay's mom or dad was in law enforcement, and according to Donna Beher says, checked it out, and Jay's mom is with law enforcement. That's what I'm expecting. For real. All right. So, is the sheriff helping Jagger out, though? Because he just said it's confirmed. Do we even know that it's Jagger that the tow truck driver is naming? Because if you look at this other guy that Kylie's dating, he looks like a spitting image. Like you could split this kid in half and they look the same. So even if the tow truck driver is saying that this kid is wearing this flat brim SF hat, it could be the other dude. I just know it is a lover, right? Here we go. 4 of Wands. The 1111 card. So we have this payout, and then we have her running off of a dock into the lake. And she's in a jealousy dress. I don't think Sammy had a thing for Kylie. I think she was jealous of Kylie. Is that why there are rumors, and I say rumors, of Sammy coming home wet from that night? Just saying. Four of Wands is the 1111 card. It is you and your higher self in one perspective. It's also you and your soulmate, your soul contract in life, you facing off. It's also the portal. It can be seen as, and I always get this is the twin flame journey. This is where it's the extreme twin flame journey, where the empath doesn't survive. The narcissist does. They go on to lie and to twist it and get it confusing so that the truth is so deeply hidden and that the narcissist comes out looking like the victim. And we have victory now from the green jealousy girl won the fight. There was no denying who won the fight. Because this is somebody that did so good, they're like, drop the mic, and they turn their back and they walk away. Not even worth my time. Knockout. And she goes from the green dress. And she's the witness. And she gets victory. Where's the victory? Look at the colors. It's in this 6 of coin. And then we go to the 7 wands. Same colors. And that's the clarity of this Ace of Sword from Kylie in the red dress, sword up, the one truth spoken. That's the why. There was a fight. And the jealous one, I believe, was female. And I believe she's with someone else. And I believe it's a lover that she once was lovers with. So I wasn't going to say names, but I was given the name by the princess, saying it's her. Who's jealous of Kylie? Who's the jealous girl in green that sacrificed Kylie? Money. Queen of coins. They have a lot of money. They're take charge, kind of start their own world up. And they're toxic as F. This is who the green jealous girl is. Take a good look at her. See, that's Kylie holding her little cup. You got the devil right behind her. Jealous as F. That yellow is a new beginning. And it's Fight Club. And this one wants everything that Kylie had. Everything. See this 9 of cup, 9 of coin? This is single energy. Somebody wants somebody single that's seeing Kylie. Very jealous. Very jealous. And put Kylie in a red dress. Red rum. And it might be the son of the sheriff. Because I got the victory coming in with the chariot. And who is it? The son. Could be. Whoever they are, that son's a liar, cheater, thiefer, and helping cover this up. All the swords are down. This girl in the purple dress is stealing all the swords so that when it comes to battle, they're defenseless. What are swords? Words. This person is stealing the words and keeping everything quiet about the actual place, the actual story. See, the coins are 2 coins. This girl, why did that do that? I mean, I was holding it and I flipped it, but I didn't mean to. It's 2 lakes. There are 2 stories. Because look at this. This is why it flicked, so that I would look closer. There are 2 ships. See, this is the real hell. The real hell. This is what you are seeing. And this is the ultimatum that Kylie was given, and she's in the red dress again. So she was choosing to go through the new open door because there's real hell back here. So this is a lover's triangle. That's the why. This is over jealousy, and this was murder. Who did it? This is a whodunit. I ask, It's divine timing. Fire sign. And it's Archangel Michael showing me a girl in another red dress, choosing between 2 cups of love. Two males. And there's a female. There's definitely a female that's jealous. Love triangle. Why were they at Prosser? We know. They were going to put it in the, they were putting the car in the lake there. But they got interrupted by this stuck energy. They were stuck at Prosser. And they were trying to make a decision. But since they got found out at Prosser, these individuals moved. King of Cups. This is a new energy. They're stuck at Prosser. Is this the tow truck guy? Or is this the person that came after that and helped move that vehicle? Or did they drive that vehicle? How did the vehicle get to Prosser physically? Let's get a deck. Let's get the mystery deck. I always get curious. Hey, Courtney Reynolds. Shallow? It is shallow there. I've got 3 cards came out. And I don't know what they mean. Kylie was betrayed by a sister. That's what they mean. Kylie was betrayed by someone she thought of as one time as a sister. And it broke her heart. Cut inside. She's betrayed by someone she thought she could trust. I want more. Show me more about this sister. What did the sister do? Okay, the card flew. Present. Present. Okay. It says killer. There's a lot of storyline here. Hey, Dr. Dublo. Dr. Dublo is what I call you. Dr. Debo. Cherry. Hi, lovely. Hey, Dr. Debo. That's what you are to me. Y'all, I want to read that book to y'all. Fight Club. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe we'll do that for members. It's 300 pages. I bought it from Kindle. I also bought The Shack. I feel like that'd be good members things to just read that. Yeah. If you guys would like that as members as Starlights, let me know. Because I'm thinking about starting reading The Shack first. But maybe we need to read the Fight Club first. In members only. Okay. We have sister. We have cut inside. Like cut me deep. We have present. And I have killer. So present with the killer. What? I have dad in heaven. Dad, I'm in heaven. I'm going to cry. I'm going to bawl. I have mom, dad, I'm in heaven. Look, mom and dad out of all them cards in heaven. And I'm just giving to you as they come off this little pile that came out. What? So this person wanted Kylie long term. They saw her as Oh, hold on. Mama D got problem here. Something got all tangled up. Oh, baby. It's in the baby hairs. Oh, I had to rip it out. Maybe I won't wear these again. Dang. Ooh, somebody had my hair. You know what I mean? Fight Club. You know what I mean, Vern? Wife. Love. Yeah, they saw her as their partner, you know? Spoon. Spoon. Feed. Feed. I'm getting drugs. Stalker. The stalker is sad and heartbroken. And hid that evening. Jagger's alibi is he's fishing with his dad. At night, I mean, you can, but, what? Scott and Lacey Peterson. What's the matter, Gretches? All right, you guys. Let's see. I think we're about to wrap this up. We're going to get some blessings. Gretchen needs my attention. I know I normally do a very, very deep reading, but Gretchen's got to go, and I'm the only one home with her. So let's wrap this up. I love you guys. We will dig deep. Let me know what your thoughts are. Oh, we got rain. Purification. There'll be information and love coming out. There's a lot of info in this reading alone. So we'll go with it. I told you from the very beginning, look at this case from a higher perspective. Look at it from way above. Don't get sucked down into too many details. We have something here coming. So we have, oh, Kelly Mack, bless your heart. Thank you for that snooper chat. Thank you. It says thank you too. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. All right. So we've got Dreamtime Creation. We have healing. Shaman healing. So there's something that's going to come up about this if we look at the bigger perspective of the case. The why. Stay on the why. Stay focused on the why. That's what's going to get you there quicker. Because this is a motive situation. This is foul play in my book. I told you my opinion. Everything on here is alleged. There is no evidence on the table. And then I have this ancestral generational. This is twin flame. This is Gabby Petito all the way. Again. It is. So this time we have to look at the lovers. It's between lovers. But I do have the witness at Boca. I do have that truck driver, that tow driver put in there. It comes up in the reading. And it came up before. And now the sheriff's saying it happened. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Awakened Mystic. It says you are amazing. Well, I think you guys are amazing. Thank you humbly for that snooper chat. I greatly appreciate that. I truly do. Fab3 Laundry says, if I think why, I think Jagger Laundry. Jagger Laundry. That's who did it. Jagger Laundry. That's his name from here on out. Fab3 Laundry. That is his name from here on out for me, is Jagger Laundry. Motive, opportunity, and means. Yep. Well, thank you, Donna Bayhurst. Thank you so very much. You guys mean the world to me. I mean, I can't wait to get on here and talk to you guys. I always look forward to it. We are going to be jumping over for those of you that are still in the mood for a little tarot. I have an angel message about your higher self, and it's basically kind of like somebody's about ready to spill your cup of tea. And if you if that resonates, so if you're like, nobody's about ready to spill my cup of tea, don't go watch it, okay? Because it's not meant for you. But if you had a hunch that somebody's in question, you know, and you're like, are they for my highest good or not? This would probably be your reading. And so we're going to be going next door there at 1 o'clock. When this live ends, you will be able to click a little thumbnail. You can hit your another button where you can remind yourself so that you get a boom. Here I am. You know, set the timer bell if you want. All right, my lovelies, with that, double rainbows, new member man. Yes, you are double. And I greatly appreciate that you have signed up for the Tree of Life, Double Rainbows. That is incredible support for the channel and for me. And I can't thank you enough. It means the world to me. And it helps us because I really want to be able to always stay focused on what our life path is, right? Deborah Van Winkle, as always, God bless you for all you do. Ah, thank you, my love. Thank you, and God bless you as well. As well, yes. Muffin Top, I love you as always, and thank you. Oh, yeah, Muffin Top reminds me. So if you want to check out your 1111 board, I say yours because it could be yours instantly, whether you're international or the U.S., there is a digital download for $11.11, all yours. No shipping, no tax. Just click the button, get it, and print it. Hit it, print it, hit it, print it. There's also a ton of other stuff on there. It's very selective what's on there because it's got to be our energy and what we want to represent. And some things won't make a lot of sense to you unless you really understand what your spiritual need is. But with that being said, if you would like a personal reading, I do have 2 openings. I had a whole week clear for the first time in a long time. I only do 2 to 3 a week. So keep that in mind. But you can email me at rubberducky2005@yahoo.com. And that's in the link down below. You have to click that little V to description of the video. And then eventually I'll get like really good and start adding it to the comments too. Polly Benjamin says, you are wearing my favorite color also, and turquoise jewelry is my favorite. Great day to become a member. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Frankie baby, thank you. Thank you for coming. Me be red shoes brings red dress, redress. I just keep getting like, okay, y'all, we're going to take a few minutes. Like, consider this your bonus, right? We're staying together. Y'all, I keep getting like, you know, we're talking about Donner Pass. We're out of 80-some people, only 40-some survive. And most of the people, over half, were kids. This is back in the 1800s. And they have to eat each other. That's what they do, is they murdered people and stuff. So then, if you look at this lost Fox Hotel or whatever it's called that Kylie lives in, it's beautiful. But I get that sense of the movie The Shining. And I keep hearing that little kid, and I keep seeing him, that little Danny, riding his trike, red rum, and he's pedaling that bike faster and faster. And I'm like, ooh, I like get overwhelmed by the energy of the area. It's really, and I know Lady Tam Tam felt that same energy. She was talking about it, I think, yesterday in the comments. And I'm like, yeah. I don't know, Interior. I hope I'm not buffering, but I could be. Yes, Sansa, that movie terrifies me. I've watched it like twice, and I can never tell you what that part is in the bathroom. I have never seen that part in the bathroom, and I will not, because I believe that is not something I could cope with. You know, we have a place that's downtown, and I'll take you on my phone. I'll do a live. Well, I don't know if I can record live and do that. I'll record it, and I'll see if I can get us a tour booked. It's called, oh, shoot. Well, anyway, I'll get the details. It is a place, it's 3 stories. I don't know. And it was made in 1910. It's a mansion. And it's had a lot of different stories behind it. It's called the Woodland Hotel. And y'all wouldn't believe the stuff that has happened there. We have lost people that went to bed there and didn't wake up. I did a haunted house in there for 3 years in a row in the basement. And the experiences that happened down there, there is no way. There is no way to explain all that. Yeah, one of the deaths that's absolute, promise you, was Louis, who was found dead in his chair sitting right next to the furnace. Okay? So he was the like he worked on stuff there, and the handyman and the caretaker. And my friends actually knew him real good. He used to come in always at the restaurant, and he was kind of like not cool to them, and they were young. They were real young, like 14, 15 years old girls, and he would flirt. It was really weird. But anyway, he was found just dead in his chair one morning. They never really said what killed him. He just was found in his chair one morning about 25, 30 years ago. Anyway, that house is creepy. And I think that in that area, there is some sort of a like tainted energy. I would be interested in knowing what those ley lines look like. That's from me. I'm interested in ley lines because I feel there is a lot of energy. They didn't pick where CERN sits for no reason, right? Sansa says, did not know it was haunted, but found out soon. Gemini 65, stayed in a haunted hotel in Arizona a couple of times. It's not as fun as it's cracked up to be. I used to be part of a paranormal team, and Owen Paranormal, actually. And we would go to places, and then we went to one place. It was the last time I will ever, ever, ever seek out any type of energy like that again. And it was very dangerous, and it was very serious, and it was a life lesson I will sorely never forget. I promise you. I experienced absolute hell. I mean, we could make a movie based off. Maybe I'll tell y'all someday what all happened in that scenario and why I will never go ghost hunting again. Because, you know, as much as I do believe in my angels, I know my angels are real and they're very powerful. The universe is balanced. There are very wicked, wicked energies out there. You live on an intersection of ley lines, sixth sense? That's amazing. It can be really good. It can be really bad. Because it enhances whatever energy it crosses. So if you're of good and you're a healer, it will increase your healing abilities. But if you're, you know, Manson, it's going to increase their abilities too. All right, my lovelies. With that, I'm going to go spend some time with my beautiful Gretchen. And I love you guys. She needs her attention. She's still healing. She's getting better, though. She's getting better. But she does need her medicine. It's about time. She's supposed to have it at noon. So I love you guys. For those of you that want to see me next door on 1111 Moon, this is a special message for you. Who's about to spill your tea? Do you wonder? Love you. To the moon and back. God bless you. Namaste. Make your day count.